Hi everyone, it's great to see you. Today I'm taking you on a tour of my mom's garden. So this is the house that I grew up in, and my mom and dad are still there, and mom is an amazing gardener. The property itself is quite small. It's a tenth of an acre, so zero point 0.1 acres, which is just over 4,000 square feet. And of course, the house is on that too. And my mom is the expert at using every single corner to plant something interesting, to make an adorable little sitting area. And I just get so much inspiration from her yard, and I hope that you will too. As we look around the garden here, we're going to start with this beautiful batch of liatris or gay feather. So liatris or gay feather comes in white and light and dark purples. It reseeds very, very well, and my mom is fabulous about allowing the seeds to stay on the stalks, both for the birds and to reseed. And as you look down the side of the driveway here, you're going to notice that my mom loves daylilies. This is where I get my love of daylilies from. And she has all different varieties and colors in bloom at once. It is truly spectacular. This seedling here we call pink lemonade. I don't believe it's actually registered as that. It was given to us from somebody who told us that was the name, but it's one of my favorites, and it always blooms well for mom. She has some gorgeous reds like Carlotta, Ruby Spider. She has some gorgeous yellows. Way in the back here I see secondhand rose. I see sea chimes. Oh my goodness. She just has variety after variety. She has so many daylilies in bloom that you don't even really notice. Some days she isn't able to pick off all the dead daylilies, and they just blend in because she has such profusely blooming plants, which is amazing. You're going to notice a lot of stacked walls around here, dry stacked rocks. Mom has built all of those herself. She's ordered pallets of rocks and taken the time to do that, and it really separates the area into some nice little like garden rooms. Oh, and you'll notice here she allows her daylilies to set seed too. So I tend to cut down my spent stalks, but mom will leave them up. They dry out, they'll burst, and sometimes she just has daylilies turn up these crosses that just naturally happen. It is really neat to see. So there's one of those stacked rock walls in the background. We have a bunch of ferns up here, some clematis. Mom has lots of little pots of annuals around. This year she did a red, white, and blue theme. Oh, and it's just so pretty. Here's some purple Persian shield, all these little surprises that you find as you walk around the yard. For somebody who loves flowers, it's just amazing. And we can follow lots of these little pathways too that mom has put in. This pathway goes up to a little patio area here, and that's Mary's gold daylily to the right. It actually is more of a yellowish gold color than the orange that you're seeing there. Oh, and there in that urn, we have one of the proven winners, all dressed up ball gown, more ferns here, another sitting area. There's just so much in this area. There's a bunch of irises that are past in this center bed with the birch, and they bloomed amazingly. You know, mom is really getting to the point where she wants a lot of things to come back and to take care of themselves. And the daylilies, the ferns, the irises, they really do that. Of course, any garden is a lot of work, but she really has this down well. Look at this adorable little sitting area here. She has some gooseneck loosestrife, where if you've planted that before, you know that that takes a job in and of itself to keep it under control. And as we go around the side, both sides of the houses are very narrow like this. And mom, once again, makes use of that space. We have flowers. We have this adorable little path that leads us to a back corner. Oh, and a very big hosta here. This back corner is so cute. Mom uses the fence also as a place to add hangers for pots, to add baskets, to add window boxes. Look at this little corner. So she goes up along with using the land to plant too. There is a great little shed here, and then we head back to the backyard. So this is the view outside of my mom's kitchen, and here is a gorgeous hydrangea that she actually rescued from my yard. It was there when we moved in, and just this tiny little thing that wasn't getting enough sun, and Mom took it, and it is looking fabulous. And then over to the right here, we have glowing embers, another hydrangea. I had it for 3 years. It would not bloom for me. Mom said she would try her hand at it, and already it is looking amazing. Mom feeds the birds and has great selection of birds that come to her. Now, I love this back corner here with this little sitting area. There are some coleus in a pot. Those are ones that I grew from seed. And this is a new paniculata hydrangea that Mom is trying here. It's going to bloom for the first time. More of these planters on the fence that just add such great color. She's growing silverberry petunias. She's growing the tiara blue petunias. And then here's the other side of the house. So you can tell, once again, it's this very narrow pathway, but Mom has used every spot she can. Lots of sweet autumn clematis. That is amazing when it's in bloom. More of the daylilies along here with this little cute pathway. She has some roses, more liatris. The color is amazing. And then down the other side of the driveway on the right here, you're going to see that we have more daylilies. Let's see, we have this, I believe is, I can't remember off the top of my head. Here's a double daylily. So many. And she has most of these labeled down the bottom. We try to keep up with our labels too. Just daylily after daylily, and I love how the liatris adds that purple and a different shape in between too. Now in this area there's also some peonies that bloom in the spring. Here's a rugosa rose, so pretty. It's always fun to see people walking by Mom's house and admiring the flowers as they go, because it truly is this garden that everybody would love to have. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.